Okay, we're going to begin our look at Electric Gypsy by Andy Timmons here. First off, I'm going to let you know that I'm teaching this entire lesson in standard tuning. So we're still going to be playing it just like he plays it. However, on the recording, he is tuned down a half step. So if you want to play along with the record, just learn the parts. And if you have a guitar that you can actually tune down a half step, then you're going to have to do that in order to kind of play along with the recording. But I do teach it in standard just because it makes it easier for most players who some don't have the ability to tune down, and it just makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so what we're going to do first in this song is we're going to learn the main theme. He starts the song by playing this theme 4 times with a little fill in there the 3rd time through, and he'll continually go back to this theme a few times. So let me play the theme really quick and then we'll get to it. Here we go. So he's going to repeat that theme 4 times and then go into the little tap harmonic section. So let's take a look at this theme real quick. We're going to start here with an open D string. Then you're going to add the D on the 3rd string of the 7th fret along with it. Now continuing keeping the D string, the open D string ringing, you're going to slide from 9 to 11 on the 3rd string, the G string, while keeping that D string ringing underneath it. You're going to hit both strings at the same time, and you're going to do that slide twice. Come back down and hit the 9, and then the 7. Always keeping that open D string underneath it. So we have this. Then we're going to come over and play the notes on the melody notes are going to be on the D string. And you're going to pick the open A string underneath it, let that ring now. So now the string that's ringing open will be the 5th string. You pick those 2 strings and slide that 9 up to 11. Then you're going to pick that 11 and slide quickly up to 12 and back down to 11. Then play the 9, and then down to 7. So far we have this. All right, now from there, we're going to go do a hammer-on. We're going to do this little phrase right here. Okay, so that's going to be a hammer-on the D string from 7 to 9. Then pick the 9 on the 5th string. Then do that hammer-on again from 7 to 9 on the D string. Then come over and play the 6th fret on the G string. Pick it once, and then pick it again and slide it up to the 7th. Okay, so from there you're going to reach over to the 6th string with and grab this B that's at the 7th fret on the low E string. Pick it twice, and you're going to bar your 1st finger across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings here at the 7th fret. When you do that, we got a little Hendrixy thing coming. You're going to pick those 3 strings, and right when you do it, you're going to hammer on to the 9th fret on the G string. So you do that twice, and then come back down to all the 3 7s. Now you notice I'm keeping that B after I hit it twice. With the thumb, I'm keeping that ringing. So I keep that thumb up on that note. Then we're going to do a hammer-on pull-off from 7 to 9 on the D string back to 7. and then come down to a 10 on the A string. So we have all together that little, so far what we've got. Now we're going to go a hammer-on from 7 to 10 on the A string, then 7 to 9 on the D string, come over and grab the 7 on the G string, back down to 9 on the D. Alright, then we're going to go, we're going to do a little sliding phrase here. We're going to play 7 on the G string and 8 on the B string. Pick those together. I like to hybrid pick them. You could just pick with the note, both the strings with the pick, or just the bottom string with a pick, and maybe catch the B string with your middle finger. Slide up 2 frets, kind of kill it when you get there, and then come back down to where you started. Pick that again. Then you're going to pick that again, those 2 notes again. And when you do it, you're going to hammer on to 9th fret on the G string and pull back off to that 7th fret. Then pick 9 and 7 on the D string. And then you're going to slide, come down to the 9th fret on the A string, slide down to this 7th fret, pull off to this, the D note, it's at the 5th fret, and then you're going to pick the power chord off that. So just take your 3rd finger and lay it at the 7th fret on the D string here, while keeping your 1st finger at the 5th fret on the A string. Now that's pretty much the end of the phrase. He's going to start over to go back to the beginning by sliding into the 7 on the D string, and then to the 7 on the G string. So, and then it's pretty much gonna be the same without that ringing, starting with that D there. That's the only D we're gonna have to start the thing, and we're just going straight back to where. See how I just started over? Alright, so the 3rd time through it, as soon as we do that little phrase where we land on that, on the G at the 10th fret on the A string here, with your pinky, the 3rd time through playing this, this theme, we have a little fill. Now here's what the fill is. Alright, so let's do that. Whole step bend at the 10th fret on the B string, come over and grab the 7 on the high E, then hammer 7 to 10 on the B string, and then place 9 on the G, back to 7 on the B. Do a quick slide from the 9 to the 10, back down to the 9 on the G string. Pull off to 7. Come down to the 9th fret on the D string. Then roll back over to the G string here and pull off 9 to 7. Then 9 to 7 on, pull off on the D string, and then play 9 on the A. Then come back over to the 7 on the G string, roll over to the 7 on the D and hammer on to the 9. Then roll that 9 over to the A string and pick that and slide that 9 down to the 7. Pull off to 5, play 7 on the low E, and then ended on the 5, back on that 5 on the 5th string. So we got all together. So he slightly pauses on that D, and then he'll do that little run, slide into the 9 and then the 7, and he'll start the theme again, and that'll be the 4th time of playing the theme. And this 4th time, he ends it right there, where we, right where we went to the fill before. He ends the part on that note on the 5th string, the 10th fret on the A string there, and then it leads us into the harmonic section, okay? So stay tuned for this little tap harmonic section that comes next. It's really cool.